Superman theme that we're playing right now? Welcome back, friends, and today we're gonna watch the season 4 finale of Smallville. I'm very excited to watch this finale because I need the answers to the stones. I need the answers to the witches plotline. There are a lot of questions that need to be answered, but I don't know how well the writers are gonna do this. I've kind of lost faith at this moment, and as we normally do for these season finales, it is time to get drunk. I'm gonna try to pace myself with this because I did watch back the footage for the season 3 finale, and that was a mess. Let's get started with episode 19, which is called Blank.
Hello, everyone.
You know it's gonna be a good episode when we start off with Lois.
Hey.
Is that who I think it was?
Yeah. Whoa. Hi.
You're telling me we got discount Regina George in the previous episode, and now we're getting actual Aaron Samuels? It's not even October 3rd.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd.
What can I get you?
Interesting. Okay.
I am feeling a bit guilty leaving my parents to run the farm without me.
Yeah, I guess you would be really hard to replace.
We need to be more subtle, Chloe. Come on.
Oh my God. We've just been robbed.
Ew, a yellow car. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm scared. I saw a little flash of Pete. I saw a little flash of Dr. Swan.
What happened?
It's Clark.
Oh my goodness. Was that just about the shortest intro that we've ever gotten? Does he have amnesia? This is not the second time this season he has got amnesia.
Do you recognize anything?
You sure this is where I live?
Yes, and I love it here. I want to go to there.
I want to go to there.
Oh boy, Chloe's gonna learn everything about his powers right now.
It was stuck.
Actually, I think it was locked.
Oh, season 1 Clark Kent. He looked like just a baby.
What the hell happened to the door?
You know, I tried to open it.
Yeah, and then some freak wind came and just...
Shush, shush, shush. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Everybody cannot learn the secret right now.
They're in Metropolis for Mr. Kent's heart exam.
He has amnesia, and he's having a hard time.
Again?
Chloe, you are babysitting.
I'm thinking he caught up to whoever was behind the robbery in plain sight incident.
Does she look tan to you?
I'm gonna go to the Torch and see what I can find out about amnesia.
No, Chloe, don't leave him. Mm-mm.
Please tell me I'm not related to her.
No, I am.
Clark.
Thank you, Chloe, for realizing. Thank you, honey. Yes. Are we still dating? I'm confusing. I'm confused. Oh my God. It's starting already.
Jason, I'm not sure that I'm gonna go to Central Kansas.
Wasn't Clark also applying to Central Kansas?
I've actually given this a lot of thought.
Which part?
I thought he went to Met You.
Could be like Paris all over again.
How?
What is with this fly in this room?
We haven't been able to recreate that here, not with everything that's happened.
So maybe you should just go back to Paris.
I mean, your feelings don't just change overnight, so you've obviously been thinking about this a while.
That is correct. He did see Lana dance with Clark.
No, it's not about Clark.
Are you sure?
Go away, you adulterer! You adulterer!
I kept wishing that we could wipe the slate clean, but we can't.
Is this a way to force Clark and Lana back together? This is irritating.
You were the one part of my life that made me forget what I've turned into.
Oh, why does it feel like this is character suicide right now?
You have no idea how much I've been protecting you.
Is he getting written off the show? Listen, I don't know when Supernatural started. I could look it up, but I'm not going to.
Here, bend this.
Maybe that's why this is so weird to me.
This is metal. I can't bend this.
Just like you can't pull a door off its hinges, right?
How does amnesia work exactly?
Smallville was hit with the world's biggest meteor shower when you were little.
Oh, she still thinks he's a meteor freak.
Some of the meteor rocks have had an extraterrestrial effect on certain people.
It's way off base, honey, but okay.
Some sort of alien.
No, of course not.
Mutant?
Very off base, but okay.
See, you've sort of taken it upon yourself to be Smallville's self-appointed hero.
Are we still trying to pretend that she's gonna be Lois Lane? Writers?
Well, we must have been pretty good friends if I trusted you with all this.
Best you didn't.
You didn't. It's okay. I mean, you were just protecting yourself.
At this point that I don't know if Clark has, or Tom Welling has, green eyes or blue eyes.
But you wouldn't. Would you?
Never.
Thank you, Chloe. Oh, yes.
Lois said that she was standing right here the whole time.
I don't know why we just don't call the police.
Because Smallville police are useless.
Can you see if you can find anything?
I'm gonna have to suspend my disbelief quite a lot because I just don't know if it would be possible that he would learn his or relearn his powers that quickly.
I can see through things.
Are you telling me that you can see through solid objects?
I guess that's one you didn't know about, huh?
No.
Chloe's about to, she's gonna learn everything.
I don't know why I was worried so much about what people think.
Oh, honey, no. Zip.
I understand how eager you are to throw an impromptu coming out party.
I mean, how can anyone ever get to know me if I'm never myself?
Listen, Clark, I know you're spitting facts, but
So I can do what? Get back to lying to everyone?
Clark,
Chloe, I'm not sure I want that life back.
at least wait until you can talk to your parents, okay?
No. This should be Lois that he's Googling over.
Premature combustion. That's one I didn't need to know about.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. She's gonna learn everything. Didn't you already know that he is like weak to the kryptonite meteor rock situation?
Who is that?
That is Lana Lang.
I swear to God, if Lana is still a major part of the story after high school, I might crash out.
Love of your life.
Man, boo. Tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Chloe, knee pads! This has got to end her hope. I'm irritated. That literally said door. Why would you just leave that lying around? Suspend your disbelief.
You usually hide all those emotions.
My life is a complete void. How would you feel?
Oh, pity party. These are fun.
Yes, Chloe, tough love. Not Chloe, Lois. Oh my God. How's it starting so soon?
Trust your gut. Like, what's it say about me?
Am I about to get a scene between the two of them?
We don't like each other very much.
Right now?
You're on the right track. Keep it up, Smallville.
I need some higher waisted pants on her. The low rise is not great. Oh my God, eye roll. This is gonna be an eye roll so hard. Stop, do not tell her a damn thing. I suddenly become very scared. I don't trust her, honey.
Clark?
Is that the same jacket that Chloe was just wearing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose you don't even know who I am.
Lana,
Stop it.
I actually came here to see you.
This is exhausting, you know?
Stop it.
She told me that we used to,
Yeah, we did.
I swear to God, if we're just dumping Dean just so that these two can get back together, I'm gonna crash out.
What happened? I'd really like to know.
So would I.
It was me?
Look at the screen. And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Stop. Cut this out. Cut this shit out right now.
I don't want to know because this time it'll be different.
No.
This time.
Don't. I want to vomit. Clark, get a new girlfriend.
When can we talk about this?
Looks like the heart remembers more than the brain.
You two. Oh, we can't start this love triangle all over again. No.
Don't give one more second of thought to those vacant baby blues.
Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen.
Thank you, Lois.
We traced that day pass we found to Grandview Motocross Park.
Aaron, what are we doing?
I meant to say cool and then I started to say great.
Right.
well, gruel.
Kevin?
Oh, it's Kevin. Okay.
But no matter what they do to try to make me forget it, I'll always know the truth.
Is there backstory here?
After what I did, I can't expect you to look at me every day.
Drop the tea, sis.
That place turned me into some kind of freak.
He's got the power to erase memories, but for some reason it worked overtime on Clark. The meteor power either it doesn't work or on Clark, or it works a whole lot on Clark.
It's Kevin's. We just want to talk to him.
And by out of town, I'm guessing you're meaning undergoing some kind of treatment at Summerholt Institute.
This is how we killed Dr. Gardner, yeah?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice the parking pass on your windshield.
How do we find that out so quickly?
Yes, my son is a patient at Summerholt.
Bingo!
He was loading his gun, and I lost my son, Dylan.
Kevin shot Dylan accidentally?
We thought that if Summerholt could help erase those memories, well then, maybe Kevin could get on with his life.
Okay. So Summerholt turned him some kind of meteor freak because he killed his brother, or whatever, Dylan, whatever. I'm following along. I'm keeping up. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna go have a look around.
Trust me on this one, Clark, run.
Chloe.
Just run, Clark.
Is it just me or does Tom Welling look funny when he runs?
Damn!
Yeah, we're shot that by a lot. We back on the camp farm with the cows?
I can't believe I'm friends with a billionaire.
Funny, you never seen that in press before.
I'm always confused where these two stand. You friends? You're not friends? You're frenemies? What is going on?
Look, as much as I'm sure we're all enjoying this little icebreaker, we did come here for...
Chloe, why did we bring him here? Because, stuff with his Chloe, come on, this was not the smartest.
I'll make a few calls, see what I can find. Chloe, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Clark.
Say no.
It's all right, Chloe. You could use...
No, no. No. We're gonna reveal far too much now, aren't we?
Clark, be careful.
That was smart.
Clark, I think I might know something that could jog your memory.
We're about to do something underhanded.
I found these caves?
And ever since, the two of us have been working together, trying to solve its mysteries.
This is now the time to lie, besties. This is now the time to lie and lie well.
There should be a two-headed monster over here.
And you remember this place?
No, I recognize it from the drawings in the loft.
Shut up!
We were documenting them.
More lies.
Well, in the drawings, it shows a room behind this wall.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
Clark, maybe we should head back to the loft and take a closer look at the pictures. I can help explain them to you.
You've made a mistake, man.
I should probably get back. I don't want my parents to worry.
You've already said too much. He's gonna start excavating. Chloe, how are we sticking in here? Do we have some kind of pass? This was a little bit far too easy for her to get in here, but you know, suspend your disbelief. Chloe, come on, girlfriend. Someone's about to knock you out. I can almost guarantee that. What did I just say? Also, didn't we not kill that one doctor man?
Correct!
You don't have to do this. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Kevin didn't kill his brother.
I don't know how we jumped to that conclusion so fast, but okay.
Where are you gonna find him?
Where his brother died seems like a pretty good place to start.
Okay. What is this plot? Okay.
Kevin. No, it's okay. Listen, I came here to talk to you about Summerholt.
What if he just did the hand tingly thing again? Does he get all his memories back?
Whatever you did to me erased all my memories. Everyone else just wiped out the last few minutes. I guess I'm not like everyone else.
Was this pre or was this post Mean Girls? April 30th, 2004. Hey, my birthday! That's when Mean Girls came out. And so when did season 4 shoot? This came out in 2005. Okay. Which means I think I was still in middle school at this point. Or maybe just about, no, yeah, I was still in middle, well, just finished 8th grade and about to go to high school. Ooh. So they were hunting. Okay, yeah, we know this, the brother died.
No, I was loading my gun. It was right here. But do you actually remember that?
Confused. So the dad killed the brother, but was making him?
Who's my dad?
Huh? But why would the dad kill the brother? Is it an accident? Was the dad wrecked with guilt that he accidentally killed the brother and then made him think that he did it?
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Sorry, there's nothing I can do for you. I mean, our only chance is to break into Summerhold, but...
Break into Summerhold to do what?
What part of this
Sheriff
isn't getting through to
lady!
you? The last time I spoke to my cousin, she was here.
I doubt they pay you enough to do time in a county jail.
Sheriff lady believes Lois. Why?
We should be able to reach the main office from down here.
We've been here before, man. Remember Memorial when we found out Tom Welling was... What is going on? His crotch. There's no way that's real. Why does it look like that?
Clark, are you okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll catch up.
I wish I could erase your memories from just the last 3 days.
Dad is the doctor, and he has been doing this to his son because he shot the other son. Did he shoot the other son on accident?
Life would be so much less painful if we didn't have the memories to haunt us.
So why didn't he just make himself forget?
To make me think I killed my own brother.
Confusion has taken root. Or just burn it with your eyeballs. That was convenient. This is how we get all of our memories back. No, not everybody's seeing this. Come on, Aaron Samuels. Do the finger tingle.
Guess I shouldn't call you Smallville anymore.
Aaron Samuels, come on. Thank you!
Clark, what are you doing? Are you just gonna stand there all day?
This was very convenient, but what is Chloe only zapped the last minute or so?
You say, how'd you come across those tapes?
Have we come across a good doctor on the show? I don't think so. So what's gonna happen to Aaron Samuels?
Why do you wear your hair like that? Your hair looks so sexy pushed back. Katie, will you please tell him his hair looks sexy pushed back?
And that's the last thing I remember before what just happened in the lab.
I like to see it as more of a now or even situation.
Thank you. Now, if we could only wipe Lana's mind from what Clark said to her. Did you get a hold of the map, sir?
Congratulations. I heard you got full retrieval.
Everything except the last 24 hours. Chloe said she left me at the mansion because you wanted to talk. What is it you want to talk about?
You've been double-crossed, honey, and I feel like he has the map.
I just told you about my own memory loss. I thought it might be comforting.
But this is how villains are made.
The lies. The lies.
I'm lucky to have so many good friends watching out for me.
Nothing you wouldn't have done for me, Clark.
He has the map. I'm now convinced of it. Now, does he get a new license plate every single time he wrecks a car? I knew it. I knew it. It literally has door written on it. Come on now.
It's a day, it's a wrinkle on your forehead.
Is this Switchfoot? I think so.
Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. This is your life.
Hi, I'm Marley. I know, I'm sorry.
Lana, I'm sorry. I don't remember anything from the last day.
I can't. No. I can't handle them being. No, dear God, please stop.
Were our plans like date kind of plans?
It's nothing that can't wait till later.
Lana, wait.
Oh, come on. No, I don't want this.
I can't do this.
Stop it.
I can't let you walk out, not again.
She's like, so whatever.
Fuck.
We both know better than this.
I know.
Do not kiss her. I'm literally going to. You're gonna get the funny edit, Clark.
That's why this time will be different.
Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance.
You're gonna get the funny edit. I can't.
This time.
No, they're getting the edit.
I don't wanna hear you say her name ever again.
Are you Chloe?
It's
funny.
Stop it. We hardly ever get to see this funny side of Clark.
You had a clean slate to start all over with, and you made all the same choices. Except for one.
What'd I do?
You trusted me.
I'm look how the feels. He knows that she knows something. The way things continue to progress with Lois very subtly, I can accept a slow burn. In fact, give me a minute. What I was going to say is that this right here, this book, A Curious Beginning by Deanna Rayburn, this is a mystery Regency romance that is a slow burn. And when I say slow burn, I mean slow as fuck. There are 9 books in the series. They don't even kiss until the 4th book, and I will accept a slow burn between Lois and Clark. I will not accept a relationship because then that just sets Lois and Clark behind. I just feel like now if I were to ever read this book again, I'm probably in my head gonna imagine our main characters, Veronica and Stoker, as Tom Welling and Erica Durance, because they are giving this. Please, please God, if you're not going to put them in the previous book that I mentioned, role-playing, put them in the Netflix movie of this, please. I would like to see that. Let's move on to the next episode, which is called Ageless.
You have to help us. No, there isn't enough time. Ah!
What is happening?
I'm Julie.
Oh, she's Pregante.
No!
What? Did she just give birth to the Antichrist or something?
Are you alright?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Why are they in a car together?
Lana, wait. Lana.
Why are you guys in a car together? I will not accept an episode where they're being domestic together. No. 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 You know what this shot is giving? It's giving the from the pilot when Martha and Jonathan found Clark. This feels like almost shot for shot. I don't want to watch anymore. This might be a good point for me to tell you that you won't hurt my feelings at all if you skip this part of the video, because I did not put my entire edit-a-see into Ageless, and you will see why, and you will hear about my feelings on this episode coming up shortly.
What's gonna happen to the baby now, Sheriff?
Well, he'll be placed with child services.
Are we mimicking the pilot with Clark and Lana all of a sudden? And they think they're gonna raise an alien baby? I'm over it.
Baby's not from Earth.
We found him in a crater, just like your mom found me.
I'm checked out of this episode. I'm done. I'm gonna barely pay attention. Okay. Go off, episode.
I'll be right back.
This whole thing is just an excuse for them to get together. I thought we were done with this.
Maybe you can come stay with us.
Whatever. I seriously don't give a fuck right now. It's not another Kryptonian. I don't want to see you guys be domestic together. I don't want you guys to get together.
He's a natural-born baby burper.
I've got the spit-up stains to prove it.
This whole thing is just gonna be me so excited. I don't think that Dad wants to be involved.
If this is the father, he might have some answers for us.
You know, I gotta tell you something. I already don't like this episode. And when I edit stuff, you might have noticed, but I don't put my entire edit-a-see into episodes that I don't care for. I mean, that's, for lack of a better word, that's what I'm calling it.
It's time to repay old debts, Lionel.
Did he go bad again?
Arranging your release from maximum security prison is not an easy task.
And I still don't know how you did that, because wasn't he trying to do that and he couldn't? Did you just take a fart? Is that what you just did? This is my dog I'm talking to. It stinks to high heaven, honey. It stinks, and I think you're the culprit. Nasty! I want to take a break from this awful episode to remind you about the Patreon, the totally 100% free Patreon. We have so many things over there now. We've got Bridgerton. She's gotta go, bro. She's gotta go. Oh! We've got Somewhere in Time. It's sick in 1912, April 14th, 1912. We've got Stranger Things.
Just get the freak out, man.
Stop calling her a freak, and much more. The link to the Patreon is below for you. Like I said, it's 100% free, totally free. Like, why wouldn't you join something that's 100% free? Okay, back to this really awful episode.
Who do you think ended up with the prize?
Well,
What is this apartment? What set have we redressed here right now?
I regard a threat to any Luther as a threat to me.
Don't you already have a stone? Dean has one of the stones.
What's the matter, little guy? Is your milk too cold? Huh?
Get it away from me, please. Listen, I'm not a fan of babies, so this episode is doing nothing for me.
It kind of changes your perspective when you have someone who depends on you for everything.
Yeah.
Clark Kent cannot pass for a teenager. He looks like he's fully in his 30s.
Okay.
This might be up there with one of the worst Smallville episodes, along with Spell.
Clark, we can't keep calling him little guy. They're gonna make fun of him when he gets to high school.
Can I skip this? How many minutes are left? A lot! 32!
There's a reason he survived, and that someone like you found him.
Whatever, I don't fucking care. I'm sorry, I'm getting vulgar and rude. What is this baby doing? A cameraman, pan around! Okay, he's older now.
Genevieve Teague thinks you have the missing element.
Remember back in school when we would watch the little videos and they had that little sign or whatever that went into like the corner and you were always trying to guess if it went into the corner? Play the game with me. See if it goes into the corner. Let's see. No, I'm so sorry. It didn't make it.
We have to take him back to the hospital.
What are we gonna tell the doctors? He's some second generation.
Oh, Mia Maples has a new video out. Okay, I might watch that later.
If I were in trouble and Lex was the only one who could help, what would you do?
You know, should I consider buying all the Smallville DVDs so that I can watch all of like the deleted scenes and the bloopers and like DVD commentaries? I just learned my words. The DVD commentaries. Should I?
I think that you are the most special little boy that I have ever met.
I don't care. Get her off my screen. Get her off my screen.
Dad! Mom's taking me to see a real windmill.
Not Dad and Mom. Come on. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Everyone's supposed to have a mother and father. They're supposed to love each other very much, just like you and Lana.
How many more minutes are left? Like, this is lasting forever. Okay, are we gonna solve the mystery of this kid and then send him off to his deadbeat daddy? Ew, please don't poke it. Eek, I don't like needles. Stop it. We don't need to get that up close with it. No. What did you inject him with? You clearly didn't draw blood.
Clark, he looks really scared.
I just hope it'll be over soon.
You know, Tom Welling and Kristen Krug, they know that this plot is ridiculous, I'm assuming. But they're still trying to sell it. If I haven't said it already, I don't blame Kristen Krug for this Lana portrayal. I blame the writers. I have seen her in other things. There was that one random Snow White movie that she was in that I watched and I liked. And then Murder in a Small Town. Love her in that. I just do not love her in this role. This role was not meant for her because it was badly written.
Can we use my bone marrow? We're willing to do anything to help.
That is not how that works, honey.
For this to work, we'll need an exact match with a living donor, which means a biological pair.
There you go. Anyway, so I have been listening to some songs because my Spotify playlist is all over the place. Because all I've been adding to my playlist are music from the show. And it did recommend me this one song. Let me pull it up for you.
Unbelievable.
Where is it? My Own Worst Enemy. Listen. So this song is by Lit. I could have sworn it was by like Sum 41 and Blink-182. Has Lit come out with anything else that's good?
You think they're gonna find a cure for me overnight? It's like my life was just some sort of trick that was played on.
Okay, I'm barely paying attention, but I'm getting the plot for you. They found this kid in a crater. The kid is rapidly aging. Take him to Lex, and Lex saying the only way they can cure him is with some bone marrow. And these two are trying to find the bio daddy to get him the bone marrow. The plot holes. How is this kid rapidly aging and learning so fast? What is he, some kind of advanced human being?
Clark, we have to do something. We can't just let this happen to him.
This is not getting my whole edidacy. It's not.
So our friendly phone company just got friendlier. I was able to trace the 911.
Hey, we're back with the final t-shirts. No more of the red jacket, blue jacket situation.
No. So she got pregnant and delivered a baby a week later?
What is your eye color, man? Sometimes I think it's green, sometimes I think it's blue. Oh, now we're back with the blue jacket, okay?
Doesn't work here? Yeah, he's over there.
Isn't that the town wacko from season 1?
So I go straight down and then swerve just before it hit.
You give him wacko, sir.
Hey, were you at Christina Verano's party last week?
I do remember this face. That is the deadbeat daddy.
I don't have a son, and I don't know what you're talking about, all right? I got work to do.
Why does he have a random, like, New Jersey accent?
My problem is your son needs your help.
How many minutes do we have left? 20. Why is this moving like drying paint?
I go over and her stomach. It was already.
Just get his freaking bone marrow and save the kid, okay? So we can end it already.
He needs a bone marrow transplant, and you're the only one who can help him.
What? No!
I don't think this deadbeat daddy's gonna help. Time for round 2. Listen, I gotta do something to make this part of the video interesting. I'm literally fighting for my life here. Is it gonna go into the corner? Is it? Is it? No, it did not. Let's try again next time.
Being a father is an enormous responsibility. The kid is just too young to handle it.
The way that those things are probably filled with, like, stuffing that they use for teddy bears and stuffed animals. Remember that one episode where we saw that the hay, those things of hay were cardboard boxes? I'm gonna need to take a screenshot, but you can see that these hay thingies, there's cardboard underneath them.
They don't always live up to your expectations, Evan. Trust me, I know.
Oh boy, do we know.
Stop telling me what to do, Clark. You're not my father.
Well, are we recycling some lines that Clark has sent to Jonathan? You know, I would hate to be an actor because it's things like these that I feel like I just would not be able to sell.
The next time Evan ages, he'll release enough energy to kill himself and anyone else at hand.
Is Clark about to kidnap the bio daddy to force him to help? I can see Clark doing that.
Don't call me that. I'm not your dad.
Yes, you are.
They kind of do look alike.
You're some kind of freak!
Goodbye, bio daddy. And now the kid is a murderer. Clark, it might be time to just let this one go.
He's dead.
Back to stretching.
There's got to be something else we can do to help him.
Evan's about to die.
He hasn't come back, Mr. Kent. Let me know if you find him.
This whole darker Lana wardrobe situation is a reflection of where she is in her character development.
Evan, I have been worried sick about you. We've been looking for you all night.
And I feel like if her and Lana were to get together, like I feel like they are, it's not going to end well.
We all make mistakes. It's part of what makes us human.
Okay, last round. Let's see if it's gonna go into the corner this time. If you made it this far to the video, give it a like, comment. Tell me what you think about this episode. Is it really that bad? There we go. It went into the corner.
Sort of a Where's Waldo?
It's coming. I can feel it.
There has to be something that we can do.
I feel like we're out of options.
The windmill that you told me about. Remember?
We're gonna take him to the Nicodemus windmill.
Please, Lana, hurry.
Oh my god, how many minutes do we have left? 12.
He must be with Lana. I keep trying to call her, but all I get is static.
Outfit change, we're back to the red jacket.
You're right. The whole world is right there.
This man is about to... This is the windmill from Nicodemus. Lana, you are gotta be one of the dumbest bitches on this show.
No, Clark, we have to help him.
There's no time. You have to go now.
Okay, what about you, Clark? How do you explain this to Lana?
It's okay. I'm here.
Sorry for what I said.
Are we about to watch this boy die? I wish I had never seen this episode.
Evan.
Can we not? Can we actually not? How do you explain this to Lana? Watch his clothes are not damaged at all. You know the wardrobe department hates to see it. Nearly a scratch on those clothes.
Are you alright?
I got clear just before.
Sure. I do like this tousled hair look on you, Tom Welling. Come on now. I was so over this Clark and Lana barn scene. Clark, I swear to God, she has changed so much. She is not the same person that we met back in season 1. This will not work.
But when Evan came into my life, it was like I finally knew where I belong.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
No!
We think we have all the time in the world, that we're going to live forever, but it's not true.
This was a whole reason to try to get these two in proximity. Forced proximity. I'm seriously just gonna fling myself out of a window if I have to suffer all of season 5 with these two together. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. You barely even knew the kid. Oh, the fear that just struck my heart when I thought they were about to kiss. Oh.
1961 Bordeaux.
Are you about to poison him? The way that I am unsure that if we have evil Lionel Luthor again.
To the resolution of our problem.
Did she drink out of that wine cup? Oh, evil Daddy Luthor is back.
You give me the stone that you stole from Bridget Crosby, and I give you the antidote.
Oh, this is the way to get the stone. Yes, the stone. Come on, please don't tell me we're back with this nonsense. Okay, good. It's Martha and Jonathan.
See, every parent's greatest fear is that one day they will lose their child forever.
At least we're ending with Martha and Jonathan scene. How many minutes do we have left? Oh, 3 minutes. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there, friends. This episode was so bad that it got me to wondering who was responsible for this. And it turns out the writer and director was Steven DeKnight. You know, the same guy that wrote Spell. Spell was just so astronomically bad, but Ageless was most definitely worse. He also co-wrote Unsafe. And the worst part of Unsafe was when Alicia tried to R-word Clark. But he did have 2 wins with Onyx and Run. Steven DeKnight is a 50-50 writer. Either he's gonna slay or he's gonna flop. Like you've never seen anyone flop ever before. Anyway, back to the video.
I'm not even human. Who knows if I can have kids?
Your father and I couldn't have children.
Facts, Martha, yes.
We were still blessed with a son.
Yes, adoption. Adoption is great.
Clark, Lana told me you straightened things out with child services.
That's right. How do they explain a missing kid to child services? You don't.
Well, my team believes studying his unique cellular structure could advance research on cancer and age-related diseases by hundreds of years.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
I'm releasing our findings to every research facility across the globe.
Okay, we will allow this, yes?
I bet you're gonna be a great dad someday, Clark.
Now, I don't know Superman lore past him just being Superman, but does Superman have kids?
Are you sure you want to release the findings?
Bitch, what?
Eventually.
You waste your life to gain power.
We're fully embracing the evil arc now, aren't we? Oh my god, thank god it's over. It's over. It's over. That is one of the worst Smallville episodes that I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so bad. Burn it in hell. Never to be rewatched again. I was doing anything but watching this episode. So now we have 2 more episodes to go. The next one is called Forever, and then episode 22. Let's take a break so I can re-cleanse my palate of whatever the fuck that was.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're back. My dog has used the bathroom. I've used the bathroom. I've also corrected my attitude a little bit. So we're gonna get started with episode, what is this? Episode 20, called Forever. I know I said I was gonna go slow, but after that last episode, I don't already know what I did, besties.
Wow. Can you believe that 4 years has gone by this fast?
Yeah, I forget we're about to graduate. We're already starting off on a weird note, aren't we? Something is off. What is off and what is weird? There are no kids in the hallway. The way that I am so confused right now. Like, season 4 should be just titled Season 4, You Will Be Confused for 22 episodes.
I don't know what's going on, but I think we're the only two people.
Have we entered Horrorland? I don't want to be here. Girly Pop, what are we seeing? Are we getting the behind the scenes of this set? Are we just seeing the set? What's up there? I want to know. I want to see. Will we ever see it? Probably not, but I want to see it. Okay, maybe I've put some things together here. Was the past 3 episode the blank one, which I just thought was okay? And then the other one with the magically aging baby, which I thought was bad. And this one just giving low budget. Do we need a reason to have a low budget?
What happened to Met U? What happened to Ohio? What happened to Miami?
Thought I'd stay closer to home.
Because of Lana.
This is one of the most important decisions you're going to make in your entire life.
I don't think I know that.
It's because of Lana.
Does Lana happen to be going to Central Kansas?
I don't know where Lana's going to school, so no.
Yeah, we do. She actually is applying to Central Kansas. Come on now.
You don't think I can run this farm without your help? Clark, your destiny lies far beyond those cornfields out there.
At this point, you guys don't know what his destiny is. Well, okay. That was a burp. I'm sorry.
Clark.
What color are your eyes, man?
Is that really the reason?
No, I think he's sticking around for Lana and because the farm needs his help. That is not connected to the internet. There we go.
Just play along. He's watching.
Are you playing along too?
Playing along? Chloe, I planned it all.
Freak!
It's giving Freak of the Week. We're too close to the end of the season for this. Honestly, how are we going to do Freak of the Week when they're outside of high school?
You had everything in high school. Once you leave, all that's going to be left is a lifetime of disappointments.
So what? There was so much life outside of high school. Honestly, when I hit my senior year of high school and college, I could not wait to leave. I was so ready to be gone.
Well, how can you be sure the rest of us are gonna go along with this?
So this is what happens. Okay. So this is practical. Do we just create wax figures of these actors?
I'll save a seat for you at lunch.
Ew. Chloe girl, we need to get out of here.
What do you think?
I think it's finally starting to hit me.
When I picked up my gown and cap from when I picked up my gown and cap from high school, I could not be more relieved. I didn't even want to walk the stage.
Who knew you turned into this big high school football star?
Former football star.
I know we're gonna have to suffer through this. Oh, am I gonna have to speedrun season 5? Am I?
You're the one who's always dreamt of leaving this town. Ever since you were a little girl.
Right now, I feel like I'd be making that decision because it's what everyone expects us to do.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Girl, you want to leave. I swear to God, you have no place in adult Superman's life.
I think it'd be really hard with all of you guys gone.
Well, not all of us will be gone.
The writers are keeping them together.
And maybe I won't have to spend any more time trying to figure out how to say goodbye.
Icky. Very, very icky.
Luther Corp is the legal conservator of the cave. We can do any excavation work we want down there.
Dean, where have you been?
I thought we'd concluded our business.
Huh? The character assassination on this man. I don't even understand his motivations anymore.
Clark was gonna take care of that tonight.
He's looking like our Dilf again.
You can't take the place of Clark on this farm. No one can. Every other farm in the county has at least 5 hands to help out.
Couldn't Clark just speedy home if you were to go to Met U or to Miami?
When are you going to admit that the truth is you and I can't run this place alone?
Are you going to have to hire another farmhand for the cows?
Look at all those chickens.
You want me to tell our teenage son that we couldn't possibly survive around here without him? What kind of parents would that make us?
In the future, I should develop a drinking game. Take a shot every single time Clark lies or gaslight somebody.
There's no way Chloe would let the last day of school go by without getting in her final word.
Bitch, I don't even think I showed up to my last day of school. Okay, Dean, monologue for me. Tell me what's going on.
I knew you were working with Jason. You have a very curious definition of collaboration, Lex.
Facts. Spit them facts.
I didn't search all these years just to reach a stalemate.
You're making a big mistake, Jason.
His personality did a complete 180. Are we just trying to get rid of him so he could do... Are we just trying to get rid of him so he could go do Supernatural? Yeah, let's Google that. When did Supernatural come out? We already know that this came out sometime in 2005. This episode, May 11th, 2005. Okay, great. So let's look up Supernatural. The way that there must be so many episodes of Supernatural. 327 episodes, 15 seasons. Okay, so the pilot came out December 13, 2005. And so season 4, oh, maybe he was busy trying to film Supernatural. Should I watch Supernatural at some point? I've only seen up to season 5 of Supernatural, but I don't know if I could dedicate my channel to 327 episodes.
Your father has one of those stones.
Then what do you want from me?
Wait a second. Didn't we in the previous episode poison Genevieve and take the stone? But we didn't actually see her give him the stone. Did it happen off camera? And now she kidnapped him.
I've got a couple cappuccinos and...
Yay. You were sorely missed in the previous episode.
Of all these seniors skipping the last day of school, I didn't expect to see you.
I love that they keep putting her in primary colors to match Clark. She's the one. I know what you're trying to tell me, writers.
I'm on lunch break.
Last day of school is a get out of jail free card.
It is.
I'm guessing she's crashed out somewhere.
Listen, Wendell, Haley, Chloe, and Delia.
Betsy's, I don't even know where my high school yearbook is.
Anything seem weird last night when you left Chloe?
She was just swimming through a pile of photos with some photographer kid.
See, now your eyes look blue. Girlie, you still have the stone? Why is it out in public like this? And I thought you were done trying to find the Isabel stuff.
Just wondering if you'd sign my yearbook, actually.
Sure.
Oh, you're about to take her. They said we need low budget and we do not have special effects right now.
Brendan!
What are you two talking about?
Sir, there is so much afterlife. Slurring my words. There is so much life after high school. Oh boy.
I'm gonna let you tell Lana the rules.
Okay, great.
See, now that I love Chloe knowing the secret, I swear to God, if Lana finds out the secret, ooh.
The last thing I remember doing is signing his yearbook.
Look at the names. I seriously doubt it's just a coincidence.
Oh, I was never voted most likely to bet anything in high school.
Hey, guys. I told Brendan you had a crush on him like you wanted me to.
Brendan wants high school? We'll give him high school.
What's his plan? Just to keep him here forever? What's he gonna feed them? How is he gonna get more students? Okay, Dean, I'm not here to kink shame.
Despite what you want him to believe, I know you don't want to watch him die.
Yeah, where is that stone? We haven't seen it in a hot minute.
I gave it to her for the same reason I gave her the map to the temple. She is the chosen one, and we all know that.
Oh, that's a lie.
Lana has no idea how much you've been protecting her. And for what? For her to choose Clark over you?
This is a waste of Dean Winchester, and this is a waste of Jane Seymour.
Lana Lang's ancestor pledged that she would revenge your family.
Is she about to eat dust?
My ancestors burned traitors at the stake.
You're not gonna find her. She's in some weird school simulation.
That's a little Norman Bates.
I need to make another comment. Why the hell has Erica Durance not been on a lot of these episodes? Like, it's felt when she's not in one. Maybe she's been in like half of these episodes? Tell me why. Tell me why. Does Google know the answer? She's also not in the opening credits. Erica Durance wasn't initially a main cast member in Smallville's first season because producers only planned for her character, Lois Lane, to appear in a few episodes as a guest star, with no specific role for her long term. She was eventually kept on for the entire season and beyond due to overwhelmingly positive fan support, which led to her becoming a recurring and then regular cast member. You're telling me she was only supposed to be in a handful, it says a few episodes as a guest star, and then she was gonna be gone? What were they planning to do? Were they planning to pull the Arrowverse and give her the Oliver Queen and Felicity treatment with like Clark and Lana Lang and not make her and Clark Endgame? Excuse me? So just the fans really, really liked her and then they decided to keep her? What's this? 2 Smallville stars had a strange and rocky relationship. Sorry, I'm diving into the whole world. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. What is this? The 2 women in Clark's life were Chloe Sullivan and Lois Lane. Chloe was a new character created for Smallville. Okay, we know this. Lois Lane is the infamous comic book character and the love of Clark Kent's life. Yes! Played by Erica Durance. Lois joins the show in season 4 as a guest star before becoming a series regular in season 5. Okay, we're gonna get her in season 5. Thank you. I found out that there were too many little idiosyncrasies of things that would happen where I'd walk away and I was like, I thought we got along today. And then I would go home and I'd be like, but that was super mean, but nobody would see it. When Durance appeared on her fellow Smallville co-star Michael Rosenbaum's Inside View podcast, another podcast that I've never listened to. I'm not going to listen to Talkville. I'm just not. I don't want to spoil myself. He asked her about her relationship with Mac. Durance joked about how honest she should be and commented, we had an interesting relationship, me and Allison. I think she felt like she wanted to like me. I think she felt like she wanted people to see that she liked me. But I don't think having me there was something that was great for her. Before Lois Lane joined Smallville, there was popular fan theory that Chloe would eventually become Lois Lane. I think we knew that part. It's possible Mac was threatened by Durance or unhappy about the character of Lois Lane during the series and what that meant for Chloe. Allison, Mac tried to recruit Erica Durance and NXIVM. No! Tell me you didn't do it, bestie! After Smallville, Mac became involved with the sex cult known as, I know, we know this. As Mac went further down the rabbit hole of the cult, she attempted to recruit many of her co-stars. I think she wanted to. She liked being in that position of knowledge and wanting to recruit and bring people in. I think she absolutely really believed in it. But I have to say, just didn't really trust her motivation when it came to me. So we didn't do it, Erica. Thank God. Durance grew up in a smaller and more conservative community, which helped her spot some of the red flags about NXIVM and gave her reservations about joining. Thank you, Erica. Am I about to become the president of the Erica Durance fan club? I think so. I think we just learned a lot of very interesting things. I have more questions, but I'm just going to think of ways to reframe those until later.
Must have rebuilt this part of the school somewhere.
How do we get there?
Nash Construction.
Oh, okay. Sure.
4 years in school together, and I had no idea that you and Haley were such good friends.
What did she tell you?
Man, you do not have that kind of confidence. Ewy.
You recreated this whole place for all of us.
After I got those rejection letters.
You're just salty because you didn't get into college. Jailbreak. Okay.
Please get us out of here.
This will not work. Especially because I think we have many, many minutes to go. How are you moving this fast? They're all dead now.
I know you'll like it here. You'll end up like your friend Haley.
Now, where have I seen this before?
Though you were supposed to get close to Lana, but...
Did he ever have feelings for Lana? I mean, now we know the writers are just trying to get rid of him so he can go and do Supernatural.
Now knock that iron out of the fire and get it as close to my chair as you can.
Maybe the Tigs are not that smart. Ooh, I hope to God that was a stuntman. Is he just gonna start shooting out in the woods? The way that I so desperately want to watch Supernatural now. Dean Winchester a bad shot? No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. Please don't die. Did he get shot? Oh my god, Dean! Dean! Did he get shot? There are so many pine trees in Kansas.
Lex, don't do this.
Was Supernatural also filmed in Canada?
You and I, we're not that different. It was never about you and me. It was about our parents. Please, Lex, please.
Is Dean about to meet his end?
Clark's more connected to this than any of us. You just choose to ignore it. I mean, think about it.
He's been doing his research.
It's Clark. He's...
That gave me a fright. Ah, thank you. Thank you for protecting Clark's secret. Never mind, good Daddy Luther. Bye, Dean.
He was about to kill you, Lex. Or divulge something you didn't want me to know.
Yes.
I know you have the stone. If anything happens to Lana...
Why does he care? No. The vibes have never been right between those two. I don't know why I shouldn't expect it to be set right now.
How cliche, an abandoned warehouse.
I love it when these two work together to solve a mystery.
Keys? Well, I highly doubt they're under the welcome mat, but you knock yourself out.
I'm literally 2 steps away from cutting my own bangs. We can't use the "it's just rusty" excuse again. Oh, we're breaking in on our own. I love this resourcefulness, Lois. Now that we know that if the fans didn't like her, she wouldn't have stuck around, and we probably would have gotten a Clark and Lana endgame. Nasty. I have to thank Erica Durance for so many things.
Chloe.
Ooh, that wiggy woo looks fake. Erica, please let that be a stunt double, honey. I love you. Clark, please be immune to this power. I know sometimes you're affected, sometimes you're immune. Thank you for saving your wife.
Let her go.
Oh, this is one of those situations where the powers at work on Clark, okay.
Gonna find out what it's like to lose someone.
Yes. Bye-bye. No! Darn. The way that his demise doesn't make any sense.
Lois! Oh, hey. Come on.
Bye. What's your name? The stars colliding? The invisible strings again?
One single thread of gold tied me to you.
Hey, it's Bucket. I had a fright. I thought it was gonna be Lana.
I haven't seen you use that thing in a long time. I thought maybe you'd outgrown it.
I don't like it when they fight. I don't.
I just don't want you sacrificing your potential because of me.
It's not a sacrifice, Dad.
Okay, now his eyes looks blue.
Dad, I get the feeling we could talk about this all night and you're still not gonna understand.
Oh, I understand a whole lot more than you think.
Family means nobody
gets left behind.
Let's not fight, besties. Come on. I love this family together.
I had a full ride to Met You waiting for me when I graduated.
Oh, and he stayed at the farm.
Problem is, my father needed me on this farm.
Is Clark repeating the mistakes of his father?
So I stayed.
Dad, that's a pretty big footnote to leave out.
Part of me still resents him for needing me that much.
But here's the difference. Clark can run very fast, and he could be at the farm whenever you need him.
This isn't about the kind of father you are. It's about the kind of son I want to be.
Sorry to interrupt that heartwarming moment, but other than the few scenes that Lois had in here and this very touching father and son moment, I thought this episode was not good. It's very obvious to me now while I'm editing that they needed to save money for the finale because Blank was just a so-so episode. The plot didn't make any sense, but I loved the Chloe and Clark dynamic. Ageless was horrible, and Forever was just a budget-saving episode. But as you will see, the finale is a banger. Aw, this is sad. I don't know the words. I'm gonna fudge my way through it. I don't know who sings this, but I kind of know the words.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like we're never gonna see each other, right?
Yeah, you'll have summers and holidays.
Should they do a time skip like One Tree Hill did? That's what I would like to know. What's gonna happen?
I can't blame Brendan for wanting to keep everybody together.
Actually, I can.
I can't think of anything scarier than being stuck in the past and not moving on.
Chloe just clocked Clark's tea because she said there's nothing more scarier than staying in the past and not moving on. And that is literally Clark right now with Lana. He is staying in Smallville because she's staying in Smallville and he refuses to move on from this disastrous and toxic relationship. Go off, Chloe. Say more.
Did you say I'll have summers and holidays? I'm staying in Smallville.
The writers are setting them up for next season. They feel it.
I'm just not sure that I've explored all of the possibilities here.
A fucking clown. We are a stupid bitch. We are a fucking clown.
Maybe things won't change much after all.
We're being set up for next season. I know it. I feel it in my heart. So after that experience, I have very little hope for the season finale. We have one episode to wrap up the witch plotline, the stones plotline, whatever Lex is trying to find out in the cave. There are too many loose ends.
I have to applaud you, Lana.
Bitch, I totally forgot about you.
What do you want from me? The stone. The one Lionel gave you.
This is fine. This is fine. Oh my god, girl fight. Okay. Go off, girls. That's right. That's right. Did you just commit the murder? This is now the second person Lana has killed. The first guy she killed, although in self-defense, she did in fact kill him. Did Lana just kill a person? This woman has now become morally gray. Clark, you cannot have her after this. I understand that her killing Genevieve was technically not her fault. It was the witch. But still, how can Clark be with her if she has committed multiple murders at this point? Hold up. Hot second. Hold up. Didn't we learn at some point that Isabel was going to come after the ancestors of Genevieve and the Teague? That was her sworn duty to kill them. So this confirms that Dean is dead. Okay. The writers are like, we gotta wrap this shit up. We've got one episode to do this. Wasn't also Jarrell warned about strife and murder with the stones?
But if a human should unite them before you, then we'll drive the world to famine, war, and the Earth's ultimate destruction.
Thank you, Jarrell, for that info dump and how it couldn't happen, and Lana just made it happen. Oh, are you about to help her out of this sticky situation? Why are we at the Kent farm? And is Lois still living there? I just fucking knew Jarrell was gonna come after it because of the stones and the killing of Lana.
What the dog doing?
Shelby! Is this a dream? Are we dreaming? You know, we can't see the Aurora lights where I'm at. Sometimes. I love Shelby. Shelby said I'm out. That was a dream. Okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You kept yelling it's coming over and over.
Rocking out of space. The thoughts are thinking. I have a thought, but I do not want to utter it out loud. Why are you washing your hands in a bin like that?
I remember stabbing her.
Lana, I want you to...
What about a sink? Why didn't you wash it off at your apartment? You really transported all the evidence in a car and brought it over to Lex Luthor's mansion?
You did what anyone would do.
Take your hands off of her.
I have to tell Jason.
Are you guys even still dating?
You're a liar, a cheater, a sinner.
Even though it's clearly self-defense, Edward T is going to make sure a jury sees otherwise.
Lana girl, this murder will not hold up on court. If you tell the jurors that you were possessed by a witch, straight to jail. Actually, I do kind of want that.
Thank you.
Get your hands off her! Why must you remain so rancid?
My purse. Where's my purse?
Does he have the stone now?
I'd never take it from you.
You sure about that? Is it still there? It is. Ooh, covered in blood.
Don't let a nightmare spoil your high school graduation.
Nightmare?
Lemons.
Really scary. Is this, guy wearing a red cape?
If you need to be loved, here I am.
That was beautiful, that whole scene. Very epic.
Easter egg. I love it when we do Easter egg. Give me hope for the future that like we're actually gonna get a Lois and Clark plotline, because I'm losing hope. You know, we've learned something about the Lois character in this video, that she wasn't meant to stick around, that she was only meant for a limited number of episodes, but fans really loved her, that they kept her around. And now I'm beginning to wonder why that is, that we only, or the writers or whoever decided to only have her in a couple of episodes. I just did another one of the things where I Google stuff and I ended up Googling for far too long and stuff that wasn't even related to Smallville. But the gist is I learned that they kept trying to think of excuses to have Lois not be in episodes, kind of like back in episode 4. Remember when they sent her off to college again, but then brought her back when she got kicked out of college? Kind of like that. I also learned that they had no plan for the Lois character, but I don't know why, because I was too afraid to keep Googling because I didn't want to spoil myself for future episodes. So if you know why, please tell me.
Oh, the generals recruited me on a recon mission to track down my sister, the Grifter, in Europe.
Oh, is this because we've just learned that we're creating excuses for her to leave Smallville?
I know how devastated you must be, but if you could just keep your tears to a minimum, I'd appreciate it.
I'll try.
Did you just see the eye acting between them? All right, let's take it back. Let's take it back. The eyes that he's giving.
But if you could just keep your tears to a minimum, I'd appreciate it.
Look at that. Is it because I'm drunk, or is it because I'm grasping at straws? Why not both?
I'll try.
Thanks.
Did you see Pa Kent just now? The side-eyeing between him and Martha?
Just wanted to say thanks for everything. You guys are like the mom and dad I've always wanted to have.
Same, girl, same. Time to call my therapist.
I know that you are welcome back here anytime.
Actually,
We'll all miss you, Lois.
Mom!
Miss you all too.
That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog.
Oh, Shelby.
Him? Not so much.
I love her. Yes. Thank you, Erica Durance, for being such a fabulous Lois Lane. I gotta say something. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep pausing. But at this point, now that I'm 4 seasons deep into Smallville, Tom Welling, that is my Superman. And now that I've only seen 1 season of Erica Durance's Lois Lane, that's my Lois Lane. And I will have it no other way.
I thought I'd do Miss Lang a favor and tidy up the place a bit.
I don't know where this man stands. Is he good? Is he bad?
Lana Lang's freedom in exchange for the artifact she has in her possession.
He wants the stones. He wants the stones. For what reason, I don't know.
Your feelings for Miss Lang, don't let them cripple your common sense, son.
Are we getting confirmation that Lex has caught the feels for Lana? Are we headed in a territory that is going to make me vomit every single time I watch this show? Because I thought the territory that we were getting into is Clark and Lana finally actually having a relationship, besides the 2 episodes that they were together in season 2. But maybe Lex is going to come in and swoop and save me from having to watch that.
It would be a shame if Genevieve's corpse were delivered to the sheriff with Lana Lang's DNA.
He wants the stone because why? To give it to Clark?
There was nothing there 10 seconds ago. It just came out of nowhere.
What's going on, honey? What's going on, best friend?
Oh my God. It's headed straight for Earth.
I have a thought, but I don't want to speak it out loud.
Let me help you with that.
Lois, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do without you.
Now, why is she another person helping him to tie? We've seen this in season 1.
I'm sure I've tied more of these than your mother.
Why does he look so short next to Tom Welling?
Then you and Lana are gonna have a nice little church wedding.
Excuse me?
It's written in the stars and you know it.
It's not. It's not, Bessie. It's not.
I think you're hallucinating.
No.
She is.
Hallucinating would be imagining Clark Kent going off to the big city to make his mark on the world.
Lois Lane, say hello to Clark Kent. Hold you one, Pete. Lois Lane, how are you?
Christopher baby.
Said that my perfect job would be a radio disc jockey.
That would make sense. You talk enough.
This is the comedy. This is the rom-com.
You wrote some half-decent articles at your short-lived career at The Torch.
Nah, kill me first. Even if I could spell, the last thing I'd want to do is spend my time in a newsroom.
How many T's in bloodletting?
2.
Oh my God, I love her already. Girly pop, I can't spell either.
With my luck, I'd probably end up across the desk from the most bumbling reporter on the masthead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shake it up like that.
Love. Lore.
And I will be the first to admit that I've made it my own little hobby to bust your chops.
Gotten used to it.
I love them.
I'm gonna be looking up at you and thinking one thing.
You're gonna be at graduation.
What's that?
Please, God, don't let him trip.
I love it when she puts in. You know you had the feelings, brother. Just admit it to yourself. What about Chloe? Have we seen her?
You seen Lana yet?
There we go. God damn. What is Allison Heck's height? She's so itty-bitty next to him. Let's Google it. 5'5", and we know that Tom Welling is 6'3", sorry. That man is almost sitting a foot taller than her. Allison Mack and I are at the same height on a good damn 5'6". So that is to tell me that if I ever stood next to Tom Welling, which I probably won't, I don't ever want to meet this man in IRL, I would be looking a lot like Allison Mack right now. Little shorty.
Lana's never so much as had a tardy. She's not gonna miss her high school graduation.
Really? Because I got the feeling when she was spending all the time with Talon that she never went to school.
Michael Hoover.
The way that this man looks fully in his 30s trying to collect his diploma.
Clark Kent.
Okay, I gotta tell another little story. Probably because I'm drunk. You know, the best stories in all of my lore come out during these episodes, but it has to be told. I don't think I ever mentioned that I have an older sister. Did I? I don't know. Her and I are about a year and a couple months apart, but the way that things fell with the school system, we got put in the same year, and everyone thought that we were twins, but we were not, and we just had to correct them that our birthdays were so close together that the school just put us in the same year. And when we went to go collect our diplomas, like, we were right next to each other, obviously, because they had the same last name. And I just remember the competition on this day of, like, collecting our diplomas with my parents being very supportive of her, but then when it came to me getting my diploma, it was very much like, you're just there. Therapy, I did need it a lot after growing up and, like, living on my own and becoming an adult to deal with the trauma with the constant competition that my parents put us with each other. What is the point of the story? Maybe the point is seek therapy.
Lana Lane.
In approximately 3 hours, a meteor shower is predicted to hit Smallville.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I just didn't want to utter it out loud. But a second meteor shower on commencement, a meteor shower that could kill Clark. I'm scared.
Oh my God. Not again. What's happening, Jonathan?
This town needs to just treat it like Chernobyl. Nobody live here.
Hey, Clark.
Oh, is it raining all of a sudden?
There's just something in Smallville that is screaming for celestial attention.
She doesn't know that he's an alien.
Do you have a way of getting things done in half the time a normal person gets things done?
And I'm not normal?
Zip, zip. His shirt is getting wetter and wetter by the minute. Can we put Tom Welling in more suits, please?
Because if you lose your cool, then
Lois,
what?
you're panicking.
Fine.
Love her. This is just giving me a flash forward for when I graduate from grad school. Look at all those cows.
Clark, where the hell have you been? We gotta pack up.
I've been looking for Lana everywhere. I can't find her.
Besties, what are we packing up? Just get in the car and go. Take the important documents, the papers, medicine, get out.
There's absolutely nothing you could have done to prevent this.
We don't know that. There's got to be something I can do.
We only have 2 hours and 20 minutes left. Everybody get out, evacuate. Chernobyl. Why?
I wanted to offer you and your parents safe passage out of here in the Lithocorp jet.
Again, what color are your eyes, man?
Thanks, Lex, but I think my dad's gonna want to pack up the truck with as much as we can take.
Why? Just get out. We can rebuild this barn. I know we can.
Clark, my scientists have identified what seems to be an inner chamber inside the cave wall.
Why are you so interested in the caves when there's a natural disaster headed our way?
Clark is gaslighting again.
You're my father. Talk to me.
You know, Lex is just gonna follow you straight to this cave.
I sent you here to unite the three elements.
The stones?
We knew this. Ooh, Clark, why so hot but so dumb?
Why so sexy, you're so dumb, and how surviving, you're so long.
Then you send a meteor shower!
I have done nothing, Colin. Human blood has stained one of the elements.
Lana, it was fucking Lana. She caused the meteor shower.
What can I do to stop it?
There is nothing you can do.
Why do we keep giving this bitch second chances?
If you don't unite them at once, you, my son, will be seared by a fire from the sky.
So we must unite the stones. And by Clark avoiding this quest, he has caused the meteor shower. 45 minutes. That's all we got. How the hell are we gonna get these stones together?
That's great, sweetheart. I almost have the truck all
Curly Pops, why are we trying to pack the truck up?
You're not gonna go on some kind of suicide mission.
Clark, you might be stronger than steel, but you're not invincible.
Why does this man's eye color keep changing? What is it? What is it? And also, how am I just noticing this now? And why are you so obsessed with it all of a sudden?
You do this, son. You make us proud.
Oh man, I've just got all the sads in me. These stones better be fucking worth it.
Well, those meteors can't kill him, Jonathan.
These two are a gem. These two? I'm sorry for, I don't know how to do the Gen Z heart.
Lana, I thought you already evacuated.
What are you doing here?
I want you to have this.
Well, that is an easy get out of jail card for him to get the stone. Girlie, you couldn't wipe the blood off of that?
Where'd you get this?
In China.
I was in pure shock.
And so how do you still trust her?
I somehow know that it's meant for you.
Huh? Why would you say that to him? And how do you feel? How do you know that? What? After this meteor shower is all over, wouldn't you come back and be like, hey, what happened to the stones? Swiss cheese?
Remember all those times that I asked you for an explanation, but you said you couldn't give me one?
Is she just not gonna tell him that the witch is gone?
Clark, I need you to know.
Also, what lip color do you have right now?
I love you.
No, thank you.
Child. Anyway, so.
No! Stop. Go away.
Goodbye.
I've been taken out. It might just be because I'm looking at the show through the lens as a grown adult who has gone through mature relationships, that I cannot stand them together because I know that this is immature. There's too much angst. You do not love each other like that. You love the idea of each other. It's so annoying to me. I just need a mature relationship. Please. This is not it. I just know I'm gonna have to suffer all through season 5 with them being together, don't I?
Chloe, even though you won't hear from me for a while, I want you to know that I'm okay.
Where are you disappearing off to?
It's probably best not to travel with the murder weapon.
I understand that, Lex, but I'd rather hold on to it.
Give it to me now!
Okay, we fully cannot trust his ass anymore.
It's not a story, Lex. I would never murder somebody.
He knows that she's possessed by a witch. But we know that that's not gonna hold up in court. Come on now.
I trust you.
Do you?
You have to trust me with that stone.
Sorry, Lex, but I can't do that.
There is no way that he's just trying to protect her. He's trying to get his hand on that stone.
Jason?
I thought you were dead, and now I'm confused. Didn't Isabel said that she was gonna come and kill all the Teague family, and that was her vengeance? And I had initially said that Lana got unpossessed by the witch because the Teague family line is now dead, but Jason is still alive. So why did the witch leave Lana? The writers don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. I have such little faith in these stones.
Shelby, no.
I'm having what you'd call a rough day.
If you hurt them, I swear to God.
Tell me where he is!
Oh, don't hurt Shelby. Or Pocket. I'm become too emotionally attached.
Well, our friend could be trapped inside. We're just gonna go grab her and then come right back.
Wait a second, I recognize you. You're the...
Daughter of General Lane?
Lois loves to let people know that her dad's a general.
There should be reflectors on those I-beams.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Why are they paying attention to Lois like that? Whatever. I love her. Let's let it go. I am now afraid that Lex is going to be running around the corner because he knows about this entrance. Okay, put the stone in there.
I am aware of the imminent danger, Lex, but I'm not about to leave without knowing that my son is all right.
Are we still good, Daddy Luther?
You're not about to leave without the element. I hate to disappoint you, but...
Why does he keep calling it the element? He's done that more than once. It's the stones.
I wish it were true, Lex, but I don't have the stone.
Is the other one gonna be blue? He does have the stone. And it's the black one. Did we just have a body swap like we did in Transference? What just happened? What did the stone just do to them?
Get JD and take my father upstairs.
Is he dead?
Can you hear me, Dad?
Is he dead? Is he comatose?
Before you leave this earth, I want you to know.
This man has taken a turn.
You did create the son you always wanted.
You summon storms, you play with nature. Now watch it hurt you.
That was the line. That was the line. Why does this episode feel so long? That's because this episode was 53 minutes long instead of the usual 42 to 45 minutes. Why? I have no idea. Yes, buzzing thing. Yes, buzzing thing. It's the witch stone. Oh. Did Lex pillage that one monastery? Clark, roll around, sir. We have 5 minutes. Okay.
Come on, hurry up. Jason, why don't you let Martha go?
No, actually, if you hurt them, I will hurt you. Can we off this man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jason!
I swear to God, if you hurt any of them. No. No.
He's more connected to those stones than any of us.
There is a meteor shower about to tear this town apart.
Time to off this man.
I can't find her anywhere!
She's dead and your girlfriend killed her. I swear to God, if you kill... Oh. I'm sorry. Honestly, at this point, the witch's plotline ended with a dud. I have very little faith that the stone plotline is going to end well. Did the writers go for the 2-for-1 special at the Flop Factory? Because that's what they're getting right now.
Lana, for your own safety, I need that stone.
Lana, put the dots together.
Where is it?
This is about you getting your hands on that stone.
That is disgusting.
Get your hands off of her.
You mean a lot more to me than you know.
I'm out. I'm out. I can't have this relationship. I'm out. At this point, I'm like, do I want Lois and Clark to get together? Probably not, because the writers don't know how to handle that. Every single relationship on the show has been toxic.
Lana?
And she knows, because of the spirit episode, that she can't be around The meteor rocks. She doesn't know about the whole stone plot line, does she?
I was looking for Lana. I got.
She's already left. You know more than you're telling me, Chloe.
Do not hurt her. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
Now who took the element?
Why do we keep calling it the element?
You're coming with me.
I don't.
Let's go.
Sweetheart, it's no good. Go ahead, tell him what he wants to know.
Dean, if you hurt either of them, but if they do anything to Martha, I swear to God. Okay, Jonathan, go ape shit on this man. Yes, Martha. Yes, Martha. Don't you hurt them.
I'm fearful. You're fearful.
I am anxious.
Okay.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. Okay, Clark, show up. I'm done. I'm done. My heart can't take this. Not this again. But I love that house. We're never gonna be able to go to there. Not now. Why do I feel like this episode is just as expensive as the pilot? Oh, that was a shot from the pilot. Oh, this is the tragedy. This really does look like a tragedy. Not this little boy becoming an orphan like Lana was.
Mommy, Daddy!
I swear to God, child. That was a shot. That was a shot. That was the shot. That was a shot. That is the thumbnail. Those meteor rocks coming and Tom / Clark saving this little boy. That's the shot. That's the thumbnail. Oh my God. The feelings that I have inside. She's literally reliving her childhood. That aeroplane helicopter is going down. Is that it? Do not. Okay. I thought we were about to have it to be continued. Thank God he obeyed Jarrell this time and got all the stones together. Maybe it will stop all this nonsense. Are we about to find out what these stones do? They make one big stone, okay.
Why do I get the feeling we're not in this cave for cover?
You know as well as I do.
Lex, this is, come on now.
Who are you trying to protect?
No one.
Is it Clark?
Clark.
Chloe, bestie, protect. Why am I all of a sudden having chills? What's happening? Literally, what is happening? No, we can't have this. He's too close. He's too close. Oh, I have the chills.
Careful, it might be dangerous.
Yes, bestie. Yes. I have the full-blown chills. We've made one megastone. Why? That's right, he's in coma. Just delete to where everything is leading. Did I just connect some dots? We have 4 minutes left. Okay, just do what I think is about to happen. Come on now. Okay, yes. I have chills, I have chills, I have chills. No, not back to this. Go back to the snow and the ice. Okay, good to know that Lois is okay. That's the most important part. Oh, Erica, Lois. How did you survive that? Uh-oh, did you break your foot? Your leg, a bone? The way that she is just crawling. Fantabulous acting, Kristen Kruk, yes. What are we looking at? Cameraman, turn it around. A new spaceship? Okay, back to this, thank you. There are so many thoughts. I cannot believe that I not once clocked that these stones led to the Fortress of Solitude. I also cannot believe not a single one of you spoiled this for me in the comments. Bless y'all. I legit thought that we were never gonna get the Fortress of Solitude on this show because this is a Superman prequel show. I'm okay with them changing the lore up. It makes me wonder what other bit of lore are they gonna change. I have the chills again. Is this the Superman theme that we're playing right now? It is. I'm crying. The stones are worth it. The stones were worth it. Bitch, is that the Fortress of Solitude? It's not because I'm drunk. It's because I'm having all of the feels. Oh, I so desperately want to watch the season premiere of season 5, episode 1. I so desperately want to do that. I have a little bit of this left. Should I do that? Okay. Would you be mad at me if I watched the season 1 premiere, but put it in a different video, but then put me watching 2 episodes at different times? Does that make sense? Because I desperately need to know if we're about to get what we're about to get. Anyway, I'm gonna sit on it, I'm gonna think about it, I'll come back. I think we're about to get the Fortress of Solitude. I think Clark and Chloe are about to become the bestest of besties. I hope that we're gonna move away from this Lana nonsense, but the last couple of episodes that we watched here makes me think that they're gonna be a thing. And I don't like that. Not at all. It is 10:32. We could watch another episode. I could do it. I guess we'll just have to find out in the next video. And if you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please comment below, and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, how will you know when I upload a new video? And I will see you in another video next week. Bye.